Oh, because I have my game and my capture software going funny buggers on me. It looks like it's alright. We'll see. And I noticed that the audio for the microphone was way too low on the last two recordings, so my apologies for that. Hopefully this time I've got it right. We'll see. We'll see if I'm actually over the sounds of the game. Anyhow, where were we? We were... Oh, just get comfortable here. Over the other side of the map. We're over at the Love Island, what I call the Love Island Lake, which is not where we camp. However, we got stuck at night time and it was raining and it was really bad weather, so we decided to take shelter now. Importantly, I found, which helped a few people play this game, that when you have rain come along, it extinguishes the fire. You can put a fire down really easily just by having a few bits of sticks, a few medicine leaves to make the biofuel, and you'll make yourself an ignition and you'll be able to light the fire up. Fire only lasts for a certain period of time. As you can see, I've got already 50 points away from it. It's only going for a very short period of time, so there's nothing really in it. I'm pretty much okay with what I've got so far. I need some food, so I'm going to be trying to make some kills while I'm over here before I head home, or I might just try and head home. We'll see how we go. However, you don't need to make a foundation, a wall, and a roof to stop the rain from putting the fire out. You can just make a foundation and stretch it right up over the fire, which means, as opposed to making, I think it's about 35 nails, at least about 15 stacks of wood, and so on, just to make a fire to continue while you're out, which is going to happen because the map's pretty big and we can only walk at this stage at this version that we're currently playing at. So it does take a fair while to get back home. And you don't want to rush that because you don't want to walk into wildlife and die a horrible death as well. The other good thing about popping a couple of little makeshift houses and stuff around the place is that when you do die, or if you do die, you'll be able to get out of the rain and warm yourself up and wait for the daytime to come before you have to head back. However, you will lose pretty much everything out of your backpack, but you won't continually die to try and get you back to your home base. So, however, it's not something we want to do. We want to be able to stay alive. We don't really want to die. So at this point in time, I think we've still got a fair bit of daylight left. We've still got that going. We're going to leave that fire running because there's no sense of putting it out. There's some medicine. So always good to pick up the medicine plants as much as you can. You'll think that they're not really worth doing much with later on, but they are, only mainly for that. What we're going to do with this wonderful bear here, because we're going to be here for a bit longer, it looks like it's going to rain again. So we're going to put this over here. See if we can find level 2 bear. It's probably going to be enough food anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop down the platform just high enough so the bear can't get on it. I'm going to shoot the bear just the one time. And then we're going to crouch down and whack him on the head. Before he destroys our platform. And you don't want to do that too many times. I'm not sure how he got me then. That could be pretty bad because I'm already down to 70. Oh, I'm now doing it upside down. That's a bit weird. Alright, so I've got some food now. We'll fix that up another time, or we can just leave it there. It doesn't matter too much. We've got some hide there. We could probably make a bandage too. Fix that bleed up. Get back to the out of the bad area here. We'll fix that bleed first before we go too much further. Don't really want to bleed to death. Get back to the fire and pop that food on the fire. Let's have a look at how we're going there. A little bit of hydration. Easy enough to get because we just put that in the water and put that back into the actual fire. Vegetation's a lot harder to get, so at this point in time we don't need it, which is great. You can, however, eat seaweed, not medical supplies. So I'm going to put that in the water. Close enough to it. put in that steak too. Now you'll notice the fire shouldn't go out. So the worst thing about being outside in the open, away from your base that you've made, be it how big it is and how fantastic it is that you built, is the fire going out in the rain. Not too much tonight. No, it's not a good thing either. The fire going out is a real pain because those medicine plants aren't everywhere. You need 4 of them, I think, in order to make the biofuel. Yeah. In order to start the fire again. And of course, once you start the fire again in the rain, it's just going to go out within a few seconds anyway. We don't want that. So the choice you have as far as putting the putting that platform down is to try and put it where you can bring in a few things to eat, a few things to kill. Only for the sheer fact that we're going to try and get our health up with our proteins and our health that goes along with it. We're going to keep the fats. The fats are good for the biofuel when we get back home, along with everything else we've collected. We'll leave that fire going. The rain's not really going to hurt me too much because I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm increasing in health as time goes on. I'm not exactly freezing. We're sitting at 12 degrees. If it gets anything below 10, it starts being a real problem. I'm going to go over to this platform and fix it. You can, however, drag a lot of stuff from a long way away, but it's always good to be able to just sit on that and just, you know, repair it and just keep killing more and more as time goes on. I'm not sure how that bear was able to hit me through that. That's a bit of an anomaly. That doesn't happen very often at all. However, we're able to get around it anyway, so that's alright. And the clue is with this game in the early times, the longer you're out, the more stuff you're going to have, the good stuff you're going to have, bring back to the camp. Bring back to your house. Improve your house. More things we'll find along the way. The only thing we've got to worry about is weight, I think. Not sure if they've brought weight into this game just yet. Oh, we better go and clean ourselves off, even though the rain should have done that already. Because after a while that can give you a disease. There's a grub tree there, I'm going to go hit that. So yeah, not a bad game if you get your head around all of the little nasties and a few things to get you started. Not too bad. I want this dog to follow me. We'll kill that dog as well. The dogs are different. They'll actually run away as soon as you get on a platform. Where's my platform? It's there. We want to keep him within a distance, otherwise he'll lose sight or lose aggravation from us. We don't want him running, because if he gets too close he'll start running at you. And if you injure him in any way he'll run too. Let's get him over to this platform. Oh! Try not to get him to touch you like that. That's not always a handy thing. Good thing I didn't get a bleed out of that. That's good. He was a bit closer than I expected. That's alright. So this is the idea with if you've got enough arrows too. How many arrows have we got? 7. So a little bit of distance from our base, but not too far. And just keep hitting him like that. Jump up on here, and he runs back away again. Follow him back, and hit him again. And run back. He's pretty quick, so just go straight back up onto your thing. He's a bit closer than you think. Every time. This will be almost the death of him if I get a good headshot him. Yep. And we've got some fibre as well. And some more meat. Alright, number 1 job. Got to go and clean ourselves. Now that didn't damage our platform at all. If anything, it hurt us a little bit. Well, that's alright. That'll pick up again. Let's go see what else we can find over the hill here. So there's another dog or a bear. Nothing of it. I might just hit these trees. Stoke that fire up, that must be getting down by now. The open fireplace goes through wood much quicker than the combustion stove. Right, let's head back. Check out the kelp. Make sure we don't leave any kelp behind. The game sounds probably still a little bit high. No, I'm not going to turn that down. I can't do that. Hopefully that should be alright. We'll see how we go. Oh, fires went out. Ran out of fuel. Didn't quite make it. Alright, well that's going to be a pain because we have to light it again in order to use these 15 proteins, nowhere near the 30 something you get when you're cooked. So whether we run around and look for medicine or we just try and hightail it home from here, I might attempt to make a homeward run from here, I reckon. That meat should hold for at least a day. We'll see. I can see my dot there, so I know which way I've got to go. But if I go in that direction, it's going to go up a cliff. We don't want to do that. I've got to go to this opening over the side here. And go through the valley. A lot more boxes in the valley, a lot more more resources in general, really. Having said that, also a lot more danger as well, so we'll keep an eye out for that. We didn't, however, go up to the point where we want to go to at the top there, but we'll come back here, do it again. Where I was headed up the top of that hill there, up where I camped, is sometimes a fairly high chance that a military box drops there, and that's what I was really hunting for. But there's also an area up here that you get quite a bit of them as well. So I'm going to go through that area. With a bit of luck, we'll get one. I'm unfamiliar where it is. I remember someone camping up this way in our group, and they were able to get hold of quite a number of different military crates over time. About 5 or 6 of them over a couple of months. So there's obviously a spawn point somewhere around here that does it. Where's my circular? There it is. So as you can see, I'm heading straight for a cliff there. Can't go up that, well I can go up that, but I prefer not to because you can't see through the cliff. But the dog and the wildlife can. We don't need to get surprised by those guys. Picking up plenty of medicine as we go along. You never know, I might want to make a fireplace and hide under a rock. There is a couple of caves on the way back that you can actually do that with. I don't know exactly where they are, but I get a suspicion and I end up being right. Some metal over here. Not looking at these things, I should be doing that more often. I'm so used to starting the game early without any picks for a while, but it's alright. It'll get better as time goes on. The sun's going down pretty quickly. It should be right though. We weren't too far from home. Where home is? Where's home going to? I've lost my circle. Don't know. Going the wrong way. Military crate, that's what we want. Oh no, it's not. Too tall, thought it was, but it wasn't. Oh well. A bunch of nails. Shame. That's alright. It'll get dark very, very soon, and I won't be able to see where I'm going if I don't get far enough home. I probably left a little bit late. I probably should have stayed at that fireplace. But having said that, I didn't have a fire there, so it's not going to make a whole massive ounce of difference. Trying to keep an eye out for crates. Not that easy to do when it's dark. And animals. We don't want to deplete our energy levels. Oh, someone's going at me. Just keep running. Hello there. Well away from the water. Getting a bit cold. I think I lost him. Yep. See home close. Not too far off. Oh, there's a platform. Remember to run back there if I come across a dog. I'm now going to be losing energy pretty quickly because it's getting cold. Alright, going back up again, that's good. We'll just go for a swim, that'll hopefully bring it up a bit. Keep an eye out for some more vegetation. See one there. Level 2 what? That's the question, isn't it? Could be a bear. If it's a dog, it doesn't matter too much, but if it's a bear, I'm in trouble. Dog, at least I can jump up onto my, or walk onto my platform and get rid of him. Oh, that's a dog. Go on this platform and I'll get rid of him. Home pie's going. Where is it? Bat in. Oh, that's always a pain in the ass. Not sure where that other one went to. There it is. Dark night. hate how it does that. Most games will just go, nah, can't do it. This one just chucks it on the ground. And if you're in a house that's a 2-story and you chuck it out the window, not good news. Got a few nails now. That's good. I'm going to need to organise myself a little bit better soon. Organisation. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Alright, I think we're getting there. Oh, did I put that in there already? Didn't even get any water. That should have easily been cooked by now. I didn't put it in there. It does help to put that in there in order to actually cook the water. Otherwise it just doesn't happen. Phone on charge. Ooh. Okay, plenty of water. Plenty of wood. Put that away too. Carry around all the skins with me. Excuse me. And we're going to be off again. We're going to need to get some more fruit and some more meat while we're out. Can't eat any of that. Got no other fruit anywhere. Got protein bars for emergency. They don't give you any kind of vegetables in the old snails. Okay, cool. I must have eaten that blueberry I picked up before. Ow. I might just actually make a platform before we go. Wooden frame. So we need cordage, wooden planks, and nails. Nothing in that one either. Some more planks. I'll knock those out so if I want to go kill something on the way I will. I want to go to bandages instead of sticks as well. Always handy in case I get my arse handed to me. It's a good thing the moose season's over. No more having to worry about those guys. Alright, we're underway. Actually, having said that, how are we going for energy and metal? We're good. Not going to be doing anything with the fridge just yet though, do we? I wonder whether it might be worth actually running that. And that. Get some mass up. That mass on flat out. And then hopefully that will stop when that's full. I think it does. Pretty sure it does. Big brown bear there looking at me. Alright. Let's go southeast again. See if we can get that military crate we keep missing. Scrub tree. Someone texting me. Chicken! Hope we get some more chickens because I'm going to need some more feathers soon. Actually, I've got lots of feathers, just haven't made any more arrows we need to do. What's it cost me to repair that? Repair it? I don't think you can repair these, can you? You can only drop them. Oh, that's annoying. Southeast. Sorry. Yeah, no, the dog. Doggy, you can stay there. I don't want anything to do with you. Some arrows. That's always nice. I don't see arrows in there very often. Especially in a medical kit. A box in the field. Matches, nice. Another bonus. Got that, and I'll have that. It's got potassium, I think. There's an iron out. Potassium. I'm sure we use that for, I can't remember now. I don't think you use it for salt. Maybe it's for cooking. Or for some chemical you can make. I do not recall. Medicine. Two more boxes, bonus. Oh, and there too. Look at that. And mining on all that rock. Southeast is. Bye. medical crate and a dog nearby. He's not too close, which is good. We'll get in there real quick. Bunch of ammo on that one. Or casings and gunpowder. Rabbit. There's a dog down there. Was that dog stuck in the ground? Deer. We try and get a headshot into it. I've got a feeling if I do, it's going to run off in the other direction. Don't need to go in that way. Back where we started. And I'm back where I started. Steel, another box up there on the hill. Go up over the hill this time. Precariously on the edge of the hill. Oh, it's an apple. I'll be eating that. I should eat these as well. So I need it. Rabbit. Brown bear there. See any hunters yet? I guess it's early days for them. Nice abundance of boxes. A piggy. Let's not speak that bugger. Scare that bugger when he runs at you. Another box over there. That box will end up going back to southeast again. Okay. Got a grub tree right here. And a brown bear. We're too close to that grub tree, so I'm going to go around that. This side. I like the look he's giving me. So there's one of the caves I'm talking about. It's not actually a suburban cave, it's more like a rock structure. You can strike a little fire under that and it won't go out in the rain. You need to get shelter. Right, we're here. So we need to go around this side. See if we've got enough daylight to be able to go get that chicken and oh, you gotta be kidding me. How close was that? Usually a crack shot. It's been just under its foot. platform down here. I think it's fully repaired platform. We can drag that platform further over if we really want to. It doesn't need to stay there. We can just keep popping it down every, I think it's like every 10 steps or something. It's not too far. And just keep placing it until you come across some wildlife. There we go, there's a bear right there. So it could be good for wildlife already. Right next to the platform. Hopefully it's not a black bear. Looks like one. No, it's a brown one. Come on, buddy. Down here. Got something for you. Okay, level 1. Should give us a bit anyway. So as you can see, he was certainly trying to attack through that, but it wasn't going to happen. A bit of fat on that one. Make sure we repair this before we go too far forward. We don't really want to have a weak platform. It certainly lasts a lot longer when you make a metal, but I don't have the resources for that at the moment, so we can leave it as it is. Watch out, Hans. We get that box that he was guarding. We might have matches in it. It's a survival one. No luck. We've got matches anyway, so that's alright. Rather make it out of medical stuff, but I don't think we've got enough. I think we've got 3, so we need one more medical plant to light that fire over there. In order to cook the meat we just picked up. I don't think the fat goes off. I think the fat just stays with you. What does go off is fruit. I don't have any on me, so that's alright. And of course, obviously, the chicken will too. We'll butcher that. Get some wood organised. Just enough to keep the fire going for a while. Because it will be dark over here. By the time I get to where I want to get to. Rabbit, I don't really care for that. I don't much care for the rabbit. It's up here is what I was talking about. Can avoid this bear, that'd be good. Stay there, don't come any closer. I've had it where I've got up here and there was a bear on the other side as well. That's not the nicest thing to come up against when you come up the top of that ramp. There's a lot of forest up here. I always thought it would be a good place to actually build here. There's a lot of forest, a lot of fibres, and quite a bit, well actually quite a lot of resources all around really over this side. Along with the water there, good source of what do you call it, hydration, which is nice. These trees, not sure if they give you more wood than the other ones, I think it's the same. I don't know. I feel like there's an extra hit there. They look like a bit of a willow tree. There definitely is a couple of spawn points here for military crates, so we'll just have a look around. And then once the night's gone, we'll go back up there again. So we can find some more, but there's lots of other stuff like fibre and materials like your wood and your stuff like this. Although my axe is just about done. Mind you, I think I've got enough to make another axe. I think. Let's have a look. Axe. It's apparently a weapon. Need some floorboards. That ain't hard to do. What do I need? 4. Let me get us another axe. I mean, another pick. Grub tree. One more plank and we're all good. Notice what it wasn't. It was a consumable. The rest of that plank, that metal. They do despawn too, so it's possible I just lost that just through to despawning. I think I did. I'm pretty sure that was a piece of rock that I found it on, or maybe not. Maybe it was this one. I think it despawned. That's alright. We got a bit out of it. Right, where are we? We're over the hill now, so we'll go back over. And then we want to try and look around towards all those red trees. See if we can find a military crate. Or any crates for that matter, like these two here. Little score. It's looking a little bit dull now, probably have to end up going towards the campsite. Which is what we're doing in a sense already, heading that direction. Didn't find any medical plants, so we're going to need to probably use the matches. Which sort of sucks a bit, but you know. Moose. No longer moose season. Double check, yep. Well, I'm convinced there's no military crate yet. There's a crate there. Is that a pig? I think it was a pig. Yeah, it's a pig. It's not a pig. Oh, that's a chicken. That wasn't me, by the way. That was a misfire. There's our military. There's our medicine we needed. So light the fire, and there's what do you call it? A arrow back. We wanted. Nothing going off yet. That's good. This dog. So level 1, is it? Every now and then you can get enough distance up to hit them twice. It's a bit of a ballsy move, but yeah, most of the time it comes off. That's that one. Was there another one, or was that the same dog that's around the side here? Oh, that's the same dog. Military crate here. Oh, wish it was a military crate. Should say just a normal crate. Oh, some medicine. Some biofuel to make a fire. I ate that pig. I don't know whether the pig, I don't think it can, goes up onto the platform. I think it'll just run away. I think it's a bit scaredy catty like. I'm going to clean my hands off before I get infected. That's all I need. The temperature's starting to drop a little bit. It looks like we're starving, so probably best to go back down and actually start cooking stuff. A fair bit to cook up there. Go do that. That'll be nightfall before we know it. More matches, nice. Bring on the matches. I don't normally kill rabbits, but I'm going to do it this time. Actually didn't kill that, I just injured it. I don't know what the deal is of having a farm with them in it. I guess it must be good for, I don't know, maybe the... what am I trying to say here? Probably for the dung, maybe? I don't know. Let's make ourselves a fire starter. 2 sticks. Got a fair bit of cloth out of it, I think. Sun goes down in the valley. Pretty good effect they've done with this. So a little bit more protein in a rabbit, which is incredibly unlikely IRL, because there's no protein at all in a rabbit in real life. Now it's low grade meat because I haven't actually farmed them. Once you farm them and they level up, you get high grade meats, and pretty much one of them fills you up. You know? I'm going to keep the liver on me. I'm not going to bother about eating that straight away because that's going to have a lot of protein in it, more than the rabbit, I would think. $20. Yeah, it's got more than the rabbit, even not properly cooked. Probably cooked 34. That's a quarter of my protein, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's make some arrows, I reckon. We need 5, so we need 5 twos are 10. We got 8 to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want to do that. We want to do sticks, isn't it? Sorry. Not sticks. Not planks. Alright, that's all we can do. Need more feathers to do more. Can't believe we got down to 1 arrow. Got out a few of them. I think it's 2 arrows to a feather. Got colder than start. Out here. 7 degrees. Ooh, that's cold. looks like we've got someone at Love Island here. Interesting. How many more we got? Another one there. There. There's two over here, isn't there? One either side of me. I realised I was actually that far out on a golf. I could probably just order that right off. Really wanted to. Alright, bit of daylight. Let's move on. Could be a crate waiting for us up the hill. 5 degrees still. It's a little bit cold, but it should warm up pretty soon. Chicken. You have to see in this light. Try and keep him on the peninsula. Oh, there, corner of the chicken. Can't see him yet. There we go. That's another arrow. Or two. And a box. Three things together over there, so it was a nice little bunch of resources sitting right there on the edge of the rock. It also had on an end game situation something that could pick up on military crates and stuff, like a metal detector sort of a thing. That'd be nice. That's rubbish. Rubbish, I told you. Only works if you rest the arrowhead on the target, usually. If you're too close, it'll run away. You'll scare it off. If it's too far away, then you might need a little bit more loot. But normally, from that distance, I'd get them every time. Taters. I hit that one just then. No, another one. We've got ourselves a number of wildlife up here and might need to exterminate. Might be around that area. There's one box in the middle of it all. Certainly probably wouldn't hurt to have one up here, to be honest. I'll get up on the flat ground, that'd be good. Now we'll see if this works. Feels like it does. Wash my hands. I've got to walk down to the water. It's a bit easier just to do it there, I think. Probably should have just waited until I got this dog. But you know how it is. Got him. Level 2. In the ass. Can't afford to miss them. What? What? Just bear real quick. Level 3 too. Son of a bitch. I realised I had him down that far. I could have went up to behind him and hit him, but anyway. That's how it goes. Alright, what's that? Dog. Over here. Alright, we loaded up a military crate. Beautiful. That's what the doctor ordered. Nice. Not expect that. No sinew out of it, but still lucky to get one. That's good. And a grub tree. Alright, let's head down to the water and clean off. Keep an eye out for some more chickens on the way. Very good. Oh, we got 4 sinew. We did get sinew after all, down on my taskbar. That's good. Swap that over with matches. Well, where's my shadow to? Is it directly above me? It is. Should I try and make it home? Why not? Let's go. I have a lot of room left, so it's probably the best idea. I'll sprint most of the way. We hit a military box now, we can't even open it, which sort of sucks. I want to head back and make another key. Drop off what we have. Maybe put it on the house a little bit too. I'll have to leave that dog behind, we don't want that near us. That's a bit weird. It's pretty sure I was far enough way away from him then. That's alright, we've got plenty of sprint up. Ah, is that my last arrow? No, one more arrow to go. That would have sucked. Mind you, I've got lots of feathers back at home. So I shouldn't be that worried. Hope that wasn't too long. We'll find out. We'll get in the dark in a minute. I hate going over hills. Scares me to no end. If I don't run into any hunters, I'll be happy. What happens? Where are we? I'm not going to find that back in. Oh, the two rocks. Maybe I will. Two rocks together. Military crate. Always the way. When you don't have the gear to open them, you find one. What don't I need? Can I eat that? Can. There's a dog nearby. I don't know where he is, so I'm going to run. Rifle rounds. I'll leave that behind. I'm on the planks. I won't leave the rifle rounds behind. You never get enough of those when you get up a level. Some of these rifles go through them like M&Ms. Just chew through them. Up there. Bear and two dogs over there. Goodness me. Yeah. Oh, hello. Could just go up on here. Oh, the bear's still on me. Gotta run. Not interested in stopping for a bear. Plenty of speed on us. Don't mind if it's a dog, the dog will run away, but the bear will just keep going. Whoop. Oh, bear's gone. Let's go mine that. Alright, nearly home. Medicine. Box. I don't think we'll get back to that. The hell? Did I overshoot my house? I think we'll get back to that military crate in time. I think it'll be night time by the time we get to that. Where's that bear? I like that bear was hanging around my house for a second. Do without that. No, thought it was. It's near it, but not on it. Alright, so we might need to do some culling before we go anywhere. What else we can get rid of here? Some matches. I think I use the matches over there. Gun parts. Seeds. Kill and butcher. I need that fridge. That's what I need. We've got enough to make one by the look of it too, just about. 1200, so we need scrap iron and some planks. The planks, we need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Hello there, Mr. Moosey Moose. Got some glue as well, that's nice. Got a fork cooked. That's right, 2 piles of shit now. Plenty of medicine. Lots of bars, that's good. Not sure what to do with that metal. I'll have to put that metal on, I think it's already been done. It's iron, isn't it? Yeah, iron fragments. Should I or should I not do the workbench first? One rope, a little bit more adhesive, which I think I can make that actually. Oh no, I don't have enough circuit boards. Circuit boards, that's off the workbench. So I think I'm going to work with the workbench first. So let's grab all the metal and the circuit we have. Might have enough for both. Soon see. No. Wait till we pick it all up again. What do I need for the fridge? 200 mass. Yeah, full mass. So, put the old go on overdrive. Bet me steak. I could bet me chicken as well. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Let's go get some water in. 10 planks, so one more of those. Alright. Sick of all this is a copper, that's right. I've got some copper there, but I need to make the thing first to do the copper. What else we got on here that we want to make the steel, but we have to make the iron and ore and lots of stuff first. Do that, and what's a good weapon? What's that on there? The lever action. That's best with the 7.62, and then you got the double barrel, much better recursive bow. We need to work on the laser next, outside of the base being need to be built more. It would burn that. I don't know why. Even burnt, it still gives us 5, which is nice. We'll take it away. The dehydration. So I got to start killing some wildlife. There's a fair bit around me. There was. That bear's gone. What's that? Chicken. Still missed it. Nails and we call it dark now, I think. Have to wait till the daytime. Man, we're gonna get night. We're gonna get cold here real quick. I need to work on some clothing. We do for clothing. We've got a heavy shirt. You get some boots on. Got some. What's the name for that? What sort of rope want? I need sinew, but how much? 3, way too much. I'll make the boots, I reckon. Sure about the t-shirt's going to really save me. Definitely like the winter jacket, but it's going to take a bit to make the pattern cloth. I can make the heavy pants. Might just do that real quick. I'll make the heavy shirt. Sorry, the heavy pants and the boots. So we need cloth, cordage, and what military crate gave us? Cloth, cordage. Who's in cordage? There, cordage heaps of that. Got plenty of cloth too, actually. So upgrade the pants, our feathers. We'll want for the pants, and we'll also get the boots organised. It's going to be cold in the winter. And that's the sinew done. Damage protection, cold tolerance -2, -1. So we take them off. We got 3, so we can go down to -1 or 2 now, which is good. And about 10% damage mitigation, that's always good too. Oh, bananas. Now we're going here. Pretty good. It's going up there nice and steadily. 10 points and we're full mass. What I need to work on is making sure we've got plenty of rendered fat, which we've got plenty more still coming. To keep the fridge going. Turn up the fridge stopper. Alright, so I'm pretty much sure we've done as much as we can here. Clothing. What have we got gun-wise? Shotgun and the rifle. So I think the rifle's better than the what do you call it? The lever action for now. At least that's a semi-auto. But I need more cloth and I need some iron fragments. 15 of them. I don't know about that many. I've got some. 8. So a little bit more work on that. Alright, here comes the energy. So the what's the name maker's done. And where would I put this other back part? So what we got? We have so depth we have here 2 deep there. pretty much. Do I want to go any further out? I don't know whether I want to go any further out. I want to go up from here. Or do I? I don't know whether I've made it any bigger than 4x4. No. I went 6 panels up. I know that, because that's pretty much as far as I can throw. What we'll do is when this daylight comes back, we'll just make a killing floor. Just to get rid of this wildlife we've got happening around here. And we might use that from there on for that same thing. Unless it's gone. Oh, we've got a box here. I've got an arrow. There was a bear there as well for a while. Or is that a bear? Yep, that's a bear. Okay. That's alright, we'll get onto this. And we'll crouch. You're stuck on a tree. There's got to be a way of getting him in the tree. Never really experimented with that. That gets rid of that close threat we got happening there. Chuck some more fuel in there. Don't run out of fuel. Wood away. Wash my hands. Now, was there or was there not a dog here as well? I have dogs in my house. Yep, there he is. Level 3 too. How many arrows do I have? Probably make some more. Go back and make some more arrows. 10, 15, 12. What is my doggy barking at? Well, here's the snow. I bent those two. Which wasn't what I wanted. Anyway. Fridge away. Only fridges went down to that when you pack them away, eh? Alright, that should keep everything preserved. I need to reserve, I think that's basically it for now. Actually no, no, actually I can put that away now because I've already got them queued up. That's good. How many arrows here? Should have plenty by the time we finish that. Turn the fridge on. Always makes that mistake if you don't turn the fridge on. basically completes today. I think we've got that out the way. We've got no one dangerous near us. It's good we got rid of all those animals, except for that one wolf around the corner, but he's not right real close to a house, but it's sort of always a bonus. We've hit December, I think. Hit December or November. I think I've a bit of a kerfuffle there. I didn't make the settings at the setting. You can change the settings to 250. Sorry, what is it? 500, 300 and something odd days a year. So I might actually just accelerate that a little bit and make it only a few days a year so I can get rid of the cold season. We have not really set up for that just yet. So I'm going to call it there. Thanks, guys, for coming along. Everyone that's lurking along, having a look at what we're doing. Hopefully I've picked up some tips on how to play and what to do and what not to do. This doesn't conclude it. We've got a long way to go before we get to at least midway game before we possibly even pick up a different game and start working on that. But I think next time around we might even jump into a bit of Stranded Deep. We haven't been back there for a little while. We've really only got 1 or 2 islands organised. So, oh, look at that. I've got a problem with my camera. Better fix that up. Outside of that, I think we might even revisit a bit of 7 Days as well. 7 Days is always a bit of fun. 7 Days to Die as well. We've got sort of like a pretty major upgrade coming to Subsistance soon with quads, so I'm trying to stick to that only because of that. The quads will be really interesting in the game. Hopefully, a few more updates for the wildlife as well. That'd be cool. But I was kind of hoping, just like another viewer, Popsicle last time, was that they would actually do it on the 10th. Well, is it the 10th of October? I think it was or 25th of October was the anniversary date of the game. It's been in beta for a long time. Having said that, at least the people are a bit more perfectionist, and instead of chucking it out there and saying it's full release with way too many bugs. Anyway, having said that, I'm going to say see you later. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time.